Okay, so welcome back to my channel. I have decided to do a little video. I guess you would call it an apartment tour, but I'm just showing you the vintage, antique, unique, weird things that I own because I love having something that nobody else can find, nobody else can have. Okay, maybe some of these things you can find on like Etsy or online, but I just really love unique things, especially if they have like a story to them, and the weirder, the better to me. So I'm going to show you some of my favorite things. I actually have quite a bit, so let's go. Starting off with these two masks. So my mom got me these masks for Christmas a few years ago now, and she got them from an estate sale. So I have no clue where they came from. I don't know how old they are. They're just so intricate and cool. Yeah, so I've tried to Google Lens these things and find something that's similar to them. If you know anything about these, please let me know. I would love to know. I can't find anything on the internet. That's the bad thing about loving old items. You can't always figure out where they came from or how old they're from. And on the back side of them, they're just hollow. I have them hanging on a nail and there's nothing inscribed in them, so there's no information. I also have this little guy hanging on my wall. I got him at an antique store a couple weeks ago. He's probably antique. I don't know. He looks old to me. He's pretty cool. And then here on my coffee table, so I've had these cups for a couple of years. I think I got them at a bookstore, an old bookstore. Just these teacup sets. They're really cute with like the little matching cups. I don't know, could you use them as like an espresso? Of course it's not gonna focus. Can you use them as like an espresso set or something? I don't know. And then I got this. Oh, this is so cool. This is just like beautiful. And again, I have no idea how old this is. I just got it at an antique store, so I assumed that, you know, they take things that are pretty old. I don't imagine this came from Ross, but you know, funny enough, it's like I was gonna say some of the things that I do have are from Ross, like the gold aesthetic stuff, but I'm not gonna show you that. This is all about antiques. I got this cute Costa Rica paper mache. I just kind of want to collect something from all around the world. Even if it didn't come from there, I just want something representing different places around the world. I just love that. It's just so neat. So this bowl, I got this bowl at an estate sale. The poor woman, she was still alive. You know, normally estate sales are whenever someone passes and the family has it for them. Well, the woman was still there, so I guess she was just moving. And so the son, I wanted this bowl, and then the son told me I could have it for $3. So then I go up there to pay for it, and there's little palm trees on the inside. And the lady was like, "Oh, I just love this. I got this in Brazil, and it's just so cool, and it's hand carved." And she just was like, you know, all the memories and everything. And then I'm like, yeah, he told me I could have it for $3. I felt terrible. Like, you know, that's her memories, and she looked shocked whenever I paid that much for it. But anyways, so that's from Brazil. I got this at an antique store not too long ago. I would tell you how much I pay for everything, but I don't remember. I've never even looked at the bottom of this. So yeah, I'm not sure what that is or where it's from, but I got it anyway. So over here on this table, that I'm actually gonna save that to the very end. So if you're curious what a photo album from the 1800s looks like, I will open that at the very end and show you some of the pictures in it. It's like my favorite thing I have ever found at an estate sale ever, like one of a kind. Not my family, creepy maybe, but I love it. So I'll show you that later. The phone, this was my grandma's phone, and it still works as far as like, you know, you could move the little dial. I haven't actually plugged it in, of course. I don't have a landline, but I imagine it still works. So I just love that little phone. I got this recently at an antique store, and it does have some cracks in it, but I don't care. It just adds character to it. Like, I needed some color in my apartment, so I thought the yellow was nice, so I got it anyway. So now we come over to the bookshelf. I got this at a bookstore in a city close to me, like years and years and years ago. And it was maybe like $10, I don't know. They really don't sell many antiques there. It's just all really old books, records, and magazines. But I found this. So of course I had to have it. I just had to have it. Maybe I paid $15 for it. I don't know. Half of these things I have never picked up and looked at the bottom of until now. So maybe I paid $15, maybe it's on sale. I don't know. I got these two recently at an antique store. So before I started filming on YouTube again, like a month or so ago, I went to an antique store just to look. You know, that I cannot walk out of an antique store without my arms full. I spent like $80. So those two were some recent purchases. And these shoes, my mom got me these shoes. We saw them together, but she bought them for me and then put them up for Christmas just because they're just, look how cute these are. They're just so cool, little wooden shoes. And then I found this girl, so I put her there with the shoes. I got her recently too. And it's got a little ticket on it. She's just so sweet. You can tell she's just like hanging on by a prayer, but you know, she still stands. It's pretty dirty, but I mean, considering how old it is, it held up pretty nice. Then I got this old Jim Beam. It's probably dusty. I probably should have dusted some of this stuff before I started filming, but I got this Jim Beam liquor bottle. And I think there's a date on this one. I have a car one too I'm getting ready to show you. That one's got Frederick Remington on it. I thought maybe there was a date down here, liquor bottle 79, yes. So this is from 1979. I see these kind of often. A lot of them have like ducks or like weird designs on them that I'm just not into. And even though I kind of want to buy it, if it doesn't look right with all my other stuff in my living room, I'm not gonna get it. So now to my TV area. I got this little man at an estate sale. I actually got him the same place that I got that photo album. And I mean, oh my gosh, like I live for stuff like this. Like how cool is this? I think I paid like $10 for him. So yeah, I need to name him. He's just gonna like chill up here for now. And then I got these at a Goodwill. I wanna say in like Hilton Head, maybe Asheville, I don't know. it wasn't in town. It was like years and years ago and I was on vacation because I remember thinking these better not crack on the way home because I threw them, you know, in with all my luggage and stuff. So I got those. And then this is the other liquor bottle that I was telling you about. So I probably should have pulled this down to begin with. But this is like one of my favorites. So this is 1971. And I mean, it did have, let me see. Yeah, it has a Tennessee liquor tax, but it's kind of falling off. And then 155 months old Ezra Brooks. 90, does that say 90 proof? 93 proof. I don't know, I can't really tell. But anyway, so that's just like so cool. The cork does not stay in. And I thought about taping it, but I didn't want to like mess up the car itself. So just kind of like keep it just sitting like that. Then down here on the bottom shelf, all of these pink, blue, green, what are these things? I've looked it up before. They got the little hole in the back. Just remind me, jog my memory. I forgot what they're called. But anyways, I've had those for so long. So I used to sell on Poshmark and Etsy like 5 or 6 years ago. And I did that for a couple years. And I had these, I had them to sell, but secretly I wanted to keep them for myself. And I'm so glad that they never did sell. So I don't do that anymore. So I did just keep them for myself. And they're just like, I don't know. They remind me of Aladdin. You agree, right? I don't know. There's just something about them. But this, yeah, I think I got this at like, this is like one of the things I told you. Yeah, Ross. This came from Ross. This came from Ross. So that's not vintage, but it goes in with all of it. So now to my wooden table, which is not vintage. But okay, so this is a sad story time. I got this and then I got another vase. And I don't think I have a picture of it either. Oh my God. It was like an Indian, Native American wedding pitcher, and that's what it said on the little tag that it had. And so it had 2 spouts to it and something about the legend of whenever they get married, they both drink from it at the same time. I don't know, it's really cool. I just love stuff with stories. Anyways, so my intentions were, excuse this wall, because, you know, I hung stuff up and then it peeled the paint off. But I got these together with those, so I was gonna make this like a little Native American wall, and I had little shelves to go up. Well, the shelves weren't holding and this whole wall is just scuffed up. I just need to fix it. But anyways, I was hammering the nail, and whenever I did, I was stupid and I left the little thingy up there on the shelf, so then it fell down, it cracked into like 100 pieces. I only owned it for like an hour and then it was just ruined. Mind you, I only paid $5 for it, but still, that's what I hate. It's like you can't go back and buy another one of those. Once it's gone, it's gone. So I don't know where I'm going to put this yet. I don't know what I'm going to do with this wall. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. I printed that picture off. I just Googled a picture online, printed it off and stuck it in a frame. I need something on this wall. But along with this wall, this vintage suitcase. Okay, so cue the creepy things. So I got this at an estate sale, and it actually has the woman's name and address on it. You know, she's no longer alive, but I just want to keep that in there. And you open it up, I'm not going to open it up on here, but it's in good condition, and it's just so cute. I mean, I could use it to travel. I might. It's kind of little, but I just like it sitting here. Just like, you know, I might pick my bag up and just like leave one day, and you may never see me again. So back to the table. I got this at an estate sale. I don't know, you tell me. I don't know if this is antique or not. It doesn't really feel that old. I mean, it looks kind of like something that you could get at Ross. I don't know, but I got it. So this sombrero, this used to be on that wall with all the Native American stuff. I got this. Oh my God, where did I get this? I don't remember where I got this. It was like $10 or $15, but it was just so cool. Like, how could you not? Let me take this off. Now I'm just gonna have to fight to put it back up and hang it. But it's got the little thingy on here that says how many pesos it is. I didn't pay $25 for it, but I imagine somebody got it and brought it back home, and then I bought it from them. So yeah, that's just hanging right there right now. So in my kitchen, I have this that I've had for, probably like 7 or 8 years. I don't know. It's got a chip in it, but I was standing in a line. I cannot speak. I was standing in a line at an estate sale. It was like out in the country, like a big, huge farmhouse, and like everybody was there. You had to stay and wait forever. And I was holding this thing. I got it for $5. And the man behind me was like, oh, that's a real nice, whatever name brand this is at the bottom. I already forgot. So I was Googling and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And mind you, it is chipped. Where is it cracked at? I think it's around the back side of it is chipped. Yes, up here. But hey, you pay $5 for it. What does it really matter? It's really cute. I have nothing to put in it, but it's pink, it's blue, and it just sits on top of my fridge. So now we're in my second bedroom, and I love how all the things that I have, well, most of them have a story behind them. I got this at a yard sale, and the people that were throwing the yard sale, they like left everything. I mean, the people that were putting it on, it wasn't the actual people that used to live there, said that their family got a job somewhere else. So they just took off and left, and they said that they were going to buy everything new whenever they got there. It was a very nice house, very rich people. I actually got a pair of YSL jeans from there too. I remember this was like so long ago. So I got this prayer rug. And yes, so I am Christian. And I go to a Baptist church, but I do not care. I love things like this from all around the world. And just to think, you know, somebody used this. It is very much worn. I wanted to hang it on the wall. I don't know. But I don't know what to do with it. It's been in my room for a while now. If you could frame it or something, it's so pretty. And just thinking of people whenever they use this. And I don't know. I just like things that belong to other people in that sense. That was special to them. So last stop is my bedroom, and never mind, I'm doing my sheets and my bedding today, so my mattress is bare. But I got this recently whenever I spent all that money at the antique store because I just couldn't go without it. I mean, hello, it's fabulous. If you know anything about anything that I'm showing you, the meaning behind them, where they originally came from, please let me know because I want to know, I want to learn, and it's hard to find these things online with this information. I also got this. I got this about a few months ago. I don't know, it's chalkware. So I was able to Google lens this to find out about it. And it's pretty old. I don't have a certain date of how old it is, but she is gorgeous. So she sits right there next to all of my perfume and all of my jewelry. I have this that I got for a while. I keep my incense sticks in it. I don't know if I can open it or not. I think it's stuck. They really don't fit that well. But I got this at an estate sale years and years ago. Very cute. There's no date. There's nothing on it, but it's cute. I'm trying to think if there's anything else before I go to this last thing. Well, yeah, the thing on my wall. So this, I need to get rid of this lampshade. I need to buy a lampshade. I need to take the time to like get the measurements, see where I can get a cool one. But I got this lamp. It does work. It's from the 70s. So this woman was selling all of her mom's stuff and things just like randomly off the side of the road in this little like shop. I don't even know where she came from or what that place was, but this was years ago, and so I bought this. I don't know how much I paid for it, but yeah, that's pretty gross, and it's pretty not good looking, but I need to throw the lampshade away But where am I gonna put it? See, I don't have enough room. I'm outgrowing my apartment. I don't have enough room for all of my things. And then I got this candle holder. I don't know, it looks antique to me. I suppose it is. I got it at a sale. I had thought about painting it because it looked pretty rough whenever I bought it, but honestly, you just scrub it and shine it up a bit, and I kind of like that it's gold, and I like the way it looks as it is. I mean, there are some pretty dark spots, but I think it's cute. No need to paint it. I also got this little metal box with the little elephant thing. Oh, that's so cute. I don't even have anything to put in it. Like, this is getting out of hand. Like, I have so many things and then I can't even fill them, but this is cute. I could put jewelry in it, something, I'm sure. And my little German flag, because I am part German, but I got this at Disney World. It's not vintage. It just goes with the whole around the world effect. Okay, so time for the grand finale. So this, and I need to look at the pictures again, I don't remember off the top of my head, is from the 1800s, but some of the pictures are dated like 1820. The lighting is really bad and it's really gloomy outside, so I'm trying to at least get in front of my window. But can we just like take a second to admire all of the details? Yes, it is falling apart, but considering that it's that old, and can you just imagine how rich you had to be back then in the 1800s to own a photo album like this? I mean, imagine what it looked like before it was falling apart. So yeah, I think it was, well, it was an estate sale and it was a half off day because usually they are the second day, and the man wanted $25 for it because it had been $50, and I was like, will you take 20? And he's like, sure. And he probably thought you're crazy anyway. Why do you want someone else's photo album? Why does nobody want this? Like, nobody in the family wanted this. I don't know. There's letters in here. There's so many information. There's little, I'm not gonna go through everything, but yeah, so they took the time and they put all of these pictures in here, and can we just like, hello, like they look like dolls. I mean, there's no filters back then. There's no editing like that. Like, these people were just like beautiful as is, and they do have dates on the back of them. I think I'm gonna go through some of these and I'll put my phone down and get a couple out just so I can show you, but they have the people's names written on the pictures. It's all in cursive though. Some of it's hard to read and some of it has kind of faded off, but all of these people in here, I did find an app or a website, and it was Family Tree or something, and I put in one of these little girls' names because I imagine the youngest one might have lived, you know, somewhat recently to be around in internet times. So I did find her name, and I actually found when she passed away and who she was related to, but that took me forever, and you know, I could look up more, but so this is just amazing. I think I did count, and these are some of the oldest ones in the back, and they're like 100 and some years old. Some of them are metal tin, so that's the end. So those are pretty, yeah, that's pretty bad, but considering the year, these are in very good condition. Yeah, so that's what I was gonna say. Some of these are from a professional studio that they went to get pictures made. If you know anything about old photos, please let me know. And if this happened to be worth a lot of money, I don't know that I could get rid of it. It's like, it's just, you can never find anything like this ever again. I just love this photo album. Okay, so I got two of the pictures out. This was the girl that I looked up. So her name is Pansy Smart, and this says born January 29th, 1895. So that is her, and then that is also her, an older picture of her. And then these two pictures are of her mother and father. And so I just took his out because it was easier to get out. A lot of these I really don't want to break them because they're so old. But his name was Glenn Smart, and I imagine that's 1893. So yeah, it's really cool to know that this is someone's life and family and all their memories, and I just kind of like that I own it. So hope you enjoyed this quick little video just showing all the unique things that I own, and I will probably never stop collecting things. I can't imagine how much stuff I'm gonna own like 50 years from now, but I can't wait to see what I'll come across. If you have any information on anything or just want to share some of the cool stuff that you have, let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go.